Hi guys, welcome back to the Library Reader, where I do reviews of library books and things. Alright, so I did a review, I'm going to think it's going to be a very unpopular review of Joe Hill's 20th Century Ghosts. Now, for people that don't know, Joe Hill is the son of Stephen King, and I had never read a Joe Hill book in my life. But I decided to go ahead and give the guy a chance because his father is Stephen King, and I thought I would really enjoy it. I felt like I was pulling teeth out of my body without general anesthesia. 20th Century Ghosts basically is a collection of short stories. The only one that I really liked was the one with the guys when he was a kid's inflatable friend. And that really was like the only one out of all of it that I actually liked. So this year I decided to be brutally honest about my reviews. I'm tired of sugarcoating bad books. I'm tired of hyping up bad books. I'm tired of it. It takes everything out of me to lie through my teeth about how good a book actually is. So 20th Century Ghosts by Joe Hill was my first time this year reviewing an extremely bad book. Joe Hill's 20th Century Ghosts, as I said, is a collection of short stories, and he is classified as a national bestseller. I don't even know why this book even has that label on it, because 20th Century Ghosts is probably one of the worst books I've ever read, ever, in my life. I mean, Joe Hill's writing style is so rough. I did not like the book at all. I really believe the only reason that he even is publishing is because of who his father is. And I think that people just buy it. Like, once they find out that Joe Hill is Stephen King's son, they immediately run to buy any book written by him, and that's how he makes his money. This book was so boring, so dull. I read it all the way so I could actually do a review of the book, because if I DNF a book, I'm not going to do a review of it. I'm just going to say, hey, I read this book, I DNF'd it, and then I move on. I don't believe in giving reviews for books I DNF, but this one I really wish I had DNF'd, because this literally was a torture session. I did not like the stories except for one. I thought that Joe Hill is only published because of who his father is. I don't really believe that Joe Hill has the kind of talent that people have said he is, and I know I'm going to get some haters. Oh my god, you're attacking Joe Hill. His books are great. I'm like, his books are not for everyone. They are definitely not for me. I'm going to give him one more try, and if his next book is... If I get to chapter 5 and I just like, fuck this man does not have any talent, I am going to DNF the book, and I will just say, hey, I DNF'd a book because I wanted to just destroy my Kindle. I literally was like, this book is so boring. This book is so dull. This book just lacks anything that I look for in something that I would definitely buy. Like, I was going to buy 20th Century Ghosts, and then I got to halfway through the book, and I was like, no, I'm not buying the book. I'm not going to have a book in my collection that I absolutely cannot stand. And this book was definitely the one I honestly could not stand. But yeah, I mean, people are going to be like, why are you giving a bad review? Well, I'm sorry, but my job is to my hobby is to review books. I enjoy my hobby. But if you don't have the talent, if I read one of your books and it has like a high score on Goodreads, I'm literally going to be like, what were you on when you made that? What were you on? Some kind of drug? Were you drunk when you read this book? If you thought this book has any kind of talent to it, it's like, no. I mean, you have to be drugged. You have to be drunk or high on crystal meth to think that 20th Century Ghosts is any good. It is not good. It is a really, really bad book. Anyways, didn't like it, and I will be very blunt about my reviews of books. I just like, if your book is god awful, I will tell you to your face that your book is god awful. So yeah. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna give it a 2-star rating. I may even be even more nasty and give it a 1-star rating because it was just a really bad book. I'll see you guys around. Bye.